still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. There's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's low and bounces short of his man. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Jaden Hicks there defensively.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. First play is a design run, and they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 3rd downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. 1st and 10 now from the 46. They go play action. Here's Smith. It's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Smith. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Just a yard left to go on second down. Option give here. It's inside the 10. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the first.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
The give now out of the shotgun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. McCarthy looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. And go play fake here with Smith. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
15 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
A give now from the gun. The ball is out. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Smith to the air now. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Baltimore running its offense out now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 46.
Running for the marker on 2nd. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Offense is set. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. They'll come up on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 32.
Now Smith. He's got a man left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Short pass brought in. Has room into the secondary. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
Really, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Ravens, nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
That penalty is declined.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
And 11 at the 38-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Smith yet again. Cut out left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
The Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
At the 21-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for Baltimore.
Give now to the running back. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
A gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Starting this drive with a design run. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Motion, JC!
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Shakes him, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Ryan Rico on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And in a 3-score game, Brock, they have to find a way to reestablish some control here. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
Handoff now out of the gun. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Gets it to the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10.
17. Ravens 7.
Lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Right side into the hands of Adams. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Now it's McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back.
McCarthy's pass.
Setting up, second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
McCarthy looking to throw.
3-yard line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game.
17. Ravens 14.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Smith on first down. Throw left side, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
At the 32-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Smith to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Steelers.
In the red zone now. Throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Smith on 3rd and short. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
The Ravens offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's taken down at the 30. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This one from 47 yards away. Loop knocks it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Browns. And it's the Browns QB.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Smith. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Number 17.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Here's Smith. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Smith's going to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the one.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Ravens 17.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Off play action. It's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Their punter making his way out now. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Design quarterback run here. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
From the gun, Smith. Caught by his back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Option design here. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
And 11 at the Ravens' 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Looking right, and he finds him. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and remind him, listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From a gun on 3rd, it's Smith. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Baltimore running its offense out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, McCarthy steps up and he's running with it.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. On now comes their punter. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The Steelers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On 1st down, they'll run. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. He cuts it to the right sideline. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
At the 16-yard line.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
There's a dive up the middle. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Stays upright. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Smith. Complete out to the right. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Smith brings his guy to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Steelers 38, Ravens 17.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for two, but that risk pays off.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action now, McCarthy. He's going to keep it this time. They cross the 40. Nice run there. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
22 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens football. They're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's McCarthy to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
13 yards. First down, Ravens.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line.
14 more yards.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
And the Ravens first down.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down.
He's brought down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
It's now second.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's incomplete over the middle. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Taking a deep shot here. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense. And not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Handoff now from the gun. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to the well again. He dodged the tackle. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They give it to him again. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John, well done.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 45. Ravens
The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
McCarthy going to keep it himself. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 39.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Fourth and forever coming up. McCarthy to throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
To number 25. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
The tight end in motion now.
at the 47-yard line.
Now a give on the counter. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
At the 49-yard line.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. McCarthy throwing on third down. And he puts Mayer under this one, right side. Cut at the 20-yard line. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
That's another Baltimore first down.
They'll run here on first down. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Baltimore.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. First down from the 42. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of
That
2.
brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers moments away from a 2-0 start. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 on the play. It's going to be 5 to go on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This a 54-yarder. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
We see the Ravens making their way out now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is going to take him off at across midfield there at the opposing 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
McCarthy looking to throw.
2nd and 2.
Finds the in route complete. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23.
It's a gain of 14
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one.
1st down.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
McCarthy throwing here. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Baltimore.
One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.